It is live right now. Watch, it'll come up. Just refresh.
Oh.
It's because I'm using this old thumbnail. You guys, I can't. We're never going on location again. It's over. One shot, 400 hours later. We've been sitting here trying to go live with you guys. I don't even know if we're live at this point.
My phone's freaking out.
I'm pretty sure we are.
It looks like it. I see something behind there.
Well, that's the studio.
Oh, there we go. Here we
Yes.
are.
Hey guys.
Yeah, we're live. I can see us.
So dumb. I actually at this
My
point,
hair looks like
I'm
I've
gonna
been playing in a
boycott
bush.
technology. I'm so over it. You guys don't understand. You don't understand. And this light that you have on you is showing like casting a weird shadow.
I'm gonna.
Can you just like? We're your happy-go-lucky tarot card readers, guys. Welcome. This is the Riz. I was gonna say Riz and Lady O show. That's where I'm at right now. Hey guys. No, Riz, I don't think Riz endorses anything we do. Okay, so now I shut down the entire YouTube channel so I can't see if we're live. So we're going to just do one more time.
I have it on my phone.
Well, but I still need to read chats. And you're the one doing the thing, so.
You're right. Well, you're totally in the wrong.
Just hang in there, you guys. Do it then. Hang in there, guys. This gives you a chance to get on with us anyway.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Okay.
There.
Now I want to go to the front page.
Okay.
I want to go to the actual YouTube front page.
Got it.
So I can see the chats.
All right.
Because the chats are supposed to be here, but notice.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Now that should work. Now go to live.
Okay. Live.
And we're double live somewhere. Oh, this one we have to delete.
Or
No,
their
this-
world. Like,
No, that's the good one.
Oh.
This is us right here.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. There we go. Go to live. Wait, are we hearing our voices? And
Well, yeah, because
we're
the sound is on.
double live
here.
somewhere.
So just mute it. Yeah.
All right. Okay, you guys, we're going to practice all our meditation and spiritual skills right at this moment.
Yeah,
We are in Hollywood with lipstick and all. See, I'm
Yeah.
showing my lipstick side. Coffee confessionals, because this is what's happening here right now.
This is definitely a confession.
Full meltdown, breakdown before we even
Yeah.
started. When we first arrived, we were all pretty. Our hair was nice. Everything was really nice.
We were so ready.
13 different pieces of equipment fried, didn't work, nothing connected. Everything just, we almost gave up. And then at the last second, it just worked. Something
my
worked
God.
here. So welcome you guys. I hope you can
welcome.
hear us. We're going to be pulling cards for you all. We are going to be pulling from Riz the Wiz deck. We're going to be pulling from, I have to always put ours first.
Of course.
Is this a good framing? Okay. And then the House Witch Oracle deck, which is my Oracle deck. We're going to do
Yeah.
that. We're also going to do the Rose deck, which is really cool
Yeah,
for all
I
you
just
flower
love this one for
fans. Right?
Summer. Yes.
And then, did you want to pull any other decks, or are those the ones that
Maybe
you wanted
I
to
do
work?
have some traditional tarot cards.
You want to
if-
pull one?
Yeah.
Because they can request.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's your fancy. Coffee Confessionals is a coffee shop in Hollywood, California.
Yes.
We're very happy to be here. And on Thursdays in the afternoon, I do in-person readings at Coffee Confessionals. And their tagline is "Spill your beans," because there's so much about community development and sharing and connection. So that's why we thought it would be really fun to film here today, live in person, and do that. So as people come in and join the chat, and I know we had some people in our previous one, but hopefully you're not still in that room.
Is the lighting better?
Yeah, I think so. It looks
The
better.
yellow was too.
Yeah, that was pretty yellow, huh? Yeah. There, wait. I think
Okay.
That's,
No, I like it. It's fresh.
didn't change yet. I think you'll see it when
Hi,
you...
Melody. It's so nice to see some people that we know and love.
Yay.
Because it gets very lonely out here in the world of technology with AI robots. It's really nice to know there's some humans that are here with us. So we're gonna pull some cards. Hey Cassidy, you found us.
Yay.
So if you guys have a deck that you would like to pull from, we'll definitely pull. Right now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have Erica pull a card for, do you wanna pull a card for our city? Do you wanna pull a card for
Sure.
our, like what? Can we do it for a non-human entity? Like a collective consciousness? So for instance, I'll give you an example if you've never done it before, just for fun.
Yeah.
So let's say I want to pull a card for the city of Los Angeles, who's going through their intense growing pains right now. So in my world, I think that you could just pull a card and the card will give you an idea of what is going on, right?
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Yes, I got you.
Okay, so it says the devil. The devil card. We pulled for Los Angeles and the devil card came. You guys, I cannot make this up. What is happening?
Oh my God. That's too
Why
funny.
did the devil card come up?
Well, so from
You better make
from
this
a
good,
tarot
Erica.
reader's
Miss Erica.
perspective.
Meriwether.
The
Star Path Astrology. Okay, go ahead.
So this card, the devil card in tarot, is not about having, it's not about something evil. That's not how tarot uses the devil card. How it uses the devil card is this is about deciding between breaking addictions or toxic patterns. It's about finding balance. It's about making peace with the shadow side or areas that you're struggling with. So to speak like for the city,
Yes.
it is about this kind of tension and this struggle of are we gonna totally go down with the ship or are we going to tap into our higher selves? Can we get
Is it
through
because
this trial?
the devil pulls in us? What does it represent? I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, what in tarot what the devil card does is it's like this is the parts of yourself, your shadow side, or the things you don't want to face, or even the things that you feel are very karmically challenging for you. That the whole point of that is to bring out your highest self, to bring out the good in you, your strengths.
Right.
So that's why it's in a very traditional sense, it's not giving in to the temptation of choosing violence or choosing persecution or choosing anger or choosing hate, all of those things that we do associate with the dark side. And I would say that is something that tensions are very, very high in Los Angeles, in California, but especially Los Angeles with a lot of things going on. And so it's encouraging, people are looking to how do I want to choose peace in this? How do I want to rise above these challenges? And how do I want to face these circumstances? Is it going to take me out? Am I going to go into depression, anxiety, or am I going to find the bigger spiritual lesson that's happening and grow and rise above this and
Right.
with this?
Right.
So that's
That's awesome.
that's the interpretation for it.
So I'm looking for, there it is.
Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's the old one.
I'm still
It should be
looking
right.
at it.
I've got it on mine.
You got it on yours?
If you want to
Okay.
see it, yeah.
I'm doing a tech check, you guys. Can you hear? Sound is great. You can hear awesome. I hear you on my TV, which is how I'm listening. Also works on my iPhone. Awesome.
Good.
Well, Melody, since you are housekeeping, I am going to pull from my
Yes.
House Switch Oracle deck.
Yes.
So I'm gonna kind of give
Yeah,
you a
take this
couple
now.
places that you could look into as far as where you want to either start. Some of these are not on the. Are they all facing the right direction? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my sample book before
Yes.
the table of contents was put in. And so this is not the one I sell. The one I sell online has the table of contents. So I will have to visually look for it. But I will.
Yeah.
So if you want to pull a card for Melody,
Okay, we'll do that.
we're in a coffee shop, you guys. That is why we are on location, and you're going to
Right.
hear a lot of noise.
Yeah. We are very bold to want to do a show live in a coffee
Yes,
shop.
it's against everything I believe in. And Erica, I'm leaning on her expertise in yelling that will be heard.
The noise is a little bit noisier than normally.
We're in a live coffee shop in Hollywood called the Coffee Confessions with my lipstick on there. Okay.
Let's see what we get for.
So pull a card
Melody.
for Melody while she's housekeeping.
Love it. Okay. Ooh, I like this. Okay, it is the Sacred Spring.
Okay, the Sacred
look it
Spring.
up.
Let me see the picture.
Oh, this one?
Okay.
That one.
It looks like the kitchen sink.
It does, right?
What does it look like to you? The kitchen sink?
It does.
Yeah.
It looks
it's
like
right
that.
here. Since you read nice and loud, and you're somehow louder than me and smaller than me, can you go ahead and read?
Yeah, it's the little ones are real scrappy.
Yeah.
The Sacred Spring, washing away worries. The sink becomes your sacred spring, a place where the mundane meets the magical. As you wash your hands, dishes, or clothing, imagine the water carrying away your worries, doubts, and fears. In Celtic lore, sacred springs were portals to other realms, places of healing and transformation. So too is your sink, where the flow of water purifies not only your home, but also your spirit. Each drop that swirls down the drain takes with it the burdens of your mind, leaving you refreshed and renewed. By cleansing these everyday items, you are also cleansing yourself of the emotional residue they carry, creating space for positive, uplifting energy to flow freely into your life.
So when you get to the sink, approach it with a sacred and divine approach, basically. So don't do anything without that consciousness. So don't just stand there and have negative thoughts. By the way, did you guys know that you can program your energy field while you're doing something? I'll give you an example, and Erica, you probably have felt this.
Yeah.
So let's say every single time you go to the kitchen sink to do your dishes, you repeat negative mantras in your head. So let's say you're saying things to yourself, things from your past, things your mom used to say, things that you're thinking about, but they're negative, right? So every time you're patterned and programmed, every time you go to your kitchen sink, you're going to feel the need, or you're going to feel the impetus. It's like a trigger. You're going to start to repeat. By the way, this is how energetic imprints are left on grids, okay, in a space of any kind. And that's how we do those paranormal talks with you guys. That's where that comes from. So you're energetically imprinting with your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions, and you're programming yourself. So every time you go to the sink to do the dishes, if you keep repeating, even if it's like you're saying things that are not like very, very negative, but you're saying things that feel kind of like not, they're kind of,
or even just, I don't want to do this.
It's more like that.
Yeah,
like
what
that,
a pain.
that. Yeah, because you're not feeling the divine. So and I'm not trying to sound like really, really out there woo-woo, but I want to tell you guys, and I have raised my kids and I've done dishes for so many years, 30 years, whatever. So I just want to say that when I go to the dishes, I am grateful for everything I'm looking at and everything I'm touching. Nobody knows this. It's only within me. And the reason why is because there's people without running water, and there's people that don't have a sink to stand in. And we do international traveling all the time, and we see it, and it's real. And there's people that have no clean water. So when you're standing there with the luxury of clean water, running and running and running, and you're doing your dishes, be grateful for that. Be grateful for the fact you can put your hands that work under the sink, and the sun is coming and hitting you, or whatever it is, and the sounds of people in your life. These are all things you don't take for granted. So this is a part of the card. So when I pull this card and we talk about it, there is a Celtic tradition, but if I put it into mainstream communication, that's actually what I'm saying. So if I take it out of the kind of Wicca Celtic lore, or the way that this card sounds, and I bring it right home, it's basically saying you're programming yourself in every activity that you do. So that's how I want to take that card and go deeper and further with it.
Wow. That was really powerful.
Thank you.
I loved that.
Thank you very much.
you know what I was thinking when you were saying that too? Like a lot of times, some people have a window above their kitchen, and like in our case, whenever I'm doing the dishes, I like to look out the window and take a moment to reset. Like I'm like, oh, this is fresh sunlight. There's a flower out here. There's a rose bush. Like I can connect to that. And in places where I maybe don't have a window and it's like a wall, I like to put something inspiring like right above
What
the
about
sink.
crystals on the mantle? Or we have that like little goddess.
Yes,
To make the light brighter.
or like an affirmation or something that you can kind of use to reset you. When you do that, I like those little visual reminders.
Yes.
That it's so special to do that.
Yes.
I remember too, you told me once, this was like many years ago, when I was kind of being a brat and I was like, I don't want to do this, blah, blah, blah. You said slow everything down and imagine that you were doing this for the first time.
Yes.
Or imagine that you were a mime and you had to like show someone else how to do this.
So you're not rote.
Yeah, and you helped me so much to like be more present to what I was doing in the moment.
I'm going to see if he has the second to come sit with us and get a reading.
Yeah.
Tell him what I'm doing.
By she means we have our amazing barista here at Coffee Confessionals named Steven, and we're going to see if he wants to maybe do a reading online with us. Maybe he will, but we'll see. We'll find out. I bet he will in a little bit. He's making some drinks right now, but he'll come over in a second. So, yay!
Yay!
That's fun. Okay.
Look at us being all sophisticated and having guests and everything.
Look at us.
So funny. Hello, Melody and Kiki, and hello, Cassidy, Mary. I wish I had a window in front of my sink. We're eventually going to remodel. That's number one priority. It's not nice looking at the wall, even with my art hanging up. Yeah, that's true. Oh, look at the hair swing. Did you just do a hair swing?
I did.
Wait, let me say that again.
You said that we were all sophisticated. I went, yes.
Let's do it at the same time.
Okay.
Oh my God, who are these crazy people that...
Oh my God.
We're your friends, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, you have crazy friends in Hollywood, California. That is what's
besties.
happening right now.
I don't think we can be any more LA than we are in this moment.
You guys, it's really sad. Is it? Is it kind of good? It's good and sad. I'm very, what's it called? Not self-deprecating. What's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Is it?
Or
Yeah, 'cause
sarcastic?
self-deprecating.
Self-deprecating humor.
That's correct.
One of my favorite kinds of humor.
Oh,
Okay.
look at who joined us.
Who is it?
Look at who crawled out from his desk. Look who came to see the commotion with the ladies on location at a coffee shop in Hollywood, California.
Why, hello there, sir. Hello, Paul.
Well, Paul, the reason you didn't get the second notification is because we had nothing but technical problems. That's why. And we had to start all over and had a new link and all that.
Yeah.
So everybody who's going to click the previous link that I sent out will go nowhere.
Yes.
That's the joys of YouTube.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Okay, so my lovelies are here. I'm so excited.
Yay. Does
So-
anyone have a question that they want to type
Yeah.
in too? They can. You guys can ask a question.
You can ask a
for
question and
reading,
we'll
too.
pull a card. We
Yeah.
can choose a card for you. So here's our card choices.
Yes.
You have. Can you see that?
I think they can. Should I bring it closer so they can see
I don't
that?
know.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. All right. Just real
What?
quick.
Can they
just
see?
one. This is Oria's deck. That the what was it called? The House Witch Oracle deck.
Yes.
And the Riz the Wiz Spirit Guide Oracle deck.
And this weather-worn, it has seen thousands of people.
That's right.
It's been
for
abused.
A lot of people.
It's been cried on. This
by me and others.
Star Path Astrology, Erica Merriweather, starpathastrology.com, does astrology, but she also does tarot, and she does gigs. She's booked every weekend, one of the top booked people on Gigster or
Gig
something,
Salad,
on Gig Salad.
Yeah.
She's requested all the time. She has corporate shows
So
and
much
everything.
fun.
And then
Love it.
here are the flower cards for any of you guys who are interested in
Yes, the roses. I actually got these from the Huntington Garden.
Oh yeah, the Huntington Garden.
Which was so pretty. It's one of my favorite places in Pasadena, in LA, actually. It's so gorgeous. But it's called the Oracle of Roses. If anyone's curious.
Okay, why don't we pull a card for Paul?
Okay, let's do it. Paulie.
Do it with your Italian accent.
Paulie, I'm gonna pull a card for you, Paul.
Hey, we might get more views.
I know. Paul, tell me what deck do you want me to pull a card for you? Put it in the comments. I'm feeling like I don't know if you're gonna want one from the house witch. Let's see.
He doesn't like the house witch.
He doesn't like that.
No, because he doesn't like to do anything with the house. I already know this kid.
Paulie, tell me.
We're gonna get more views if we're here talking from this part of the world. I think. Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Let me pull a card for Paulie. Paulie boy over here. Hey, Paulie boy. All right. Well, he's not answering, Paul.
Because he's working. That's what he said. He said he's working.
A lot of people like to watch us in secret while they're supposed to be doing their jobs.
Yeah, you could do what Mary's doing, or Melody. She just has us on the TV while she's working.
I like it. I'll be your background entertainment anytime. No.
Go ahead, do it.
Okay.
Lay it down.
Okay,
Lay the
Paul,
cards
I'm gonna
down.
pull a card for you. Here we go. Let's see what he got. What's Paul need to know about today? Okay, these two. Paulie. Uh-oh, Paul. Uh-oh. But it's okay. It's okay, Paul. The first card I pulled for you is the Nine of Swords, which, I don't know, I'm trying to talk louder because it's really noisy in here. But the Nine of Swords tells me that maybe you're having some things on your mind, especially before you go to sleep at night. So it's very important for you not to have, when you're sleeping, too much going on in your brain.
Look what he said. He said flowers.
You wanted the flowers.
He wanted the flowers. It's too bad now.
All right, fine.
We already pulled you this card. Now, what are you going to do?
I'll pick a flower for you at the end, all right? But you got to clear your head before you go to sleep. I feel like your bedtime rituals, you're not taking, your bedtime supplements. I did show it.
You got to hold it up like this, lady, so everybody can see you.
All right. We got some more swords happening. You got the Knight of Swords, which means to me that, Paul, you got something you
Look at like you're waving the thing around. It's like not even a professional,
Because the voice I'm doing is
so
professional.
Why are you holding up that card for?
Because this is the other card I pulled for him.
Oh, you pulled up two cards. Okay.
Yeah. Paulie, you got to listen to me, okay?
Paulie, listen.
You got the Knight of Swords, which tells me that you got something you got to get off your chest, all right? You're not speaking your truth about something.
What's new?
Probably why you're having a hard time falling asleep at night.
With our 6 viewers. Our 6 viewers are coming to the table.
Then the last thing I got for you is Judgment, which tells me, look how happy she is. She's skipping through the forest path look at that. Okay?
Yeah. So look at how we hold the cards. We're like two drunk people over here.
All you need to do is see it once.
We're not even like proper readers. We don't even know how to hold the card up like this. Look.
I'm talking in the most ridiculous voice I could do right now.
It's not ridiculous. There's people that talk like this all the time.
They do not. This is a terrible impression. Well, I don't think anyone actually
TikTok,
talks the way that I'm talking.
Oh, really?
I spend a lot of
time. All right, Paulie, forget what she's saying. Come on.
But
Let's do this. Let's do this.
We don't sound like that. But anyways, when you get this off your chest, you're going to feel more like this. And then I'm going to pull the roses card for you.
Because he likes roses.
You want a flower.
He likes them roses,
Paulie boy wants a flower. Paulie boy gets a flower.
That's right.
See? Here we go. Let's see.
Next time we hit like maybe 50 viewers, we should send somebody a bouquet of roses or something.
50? I'm not doing that until it's 100.
Oh, 100, excuse me. I guess we've been around a long time. So if we get 100 viewers, we should send a bouquet of flowers to somebody. What do you think about that?
I like it. Look, look what he got.
Look, he doesn't want to date you. He just said he doesn't want to date you.
I would never date you.
You're out of the mix.
Paulie.
You're out of the mix.
Why are you so prejudiced like that?
You didn't even get a chance.
This accent is beautiful. I do it because I love this voice.
I wish my voice really sounded like this. What is not so beautiful about this?
This is music to my ears. Okay, you got the Gambler. That's a big one, all right? So here's what I want you to do. Your official theme song now is Kenny Rogers' The Gambler, okay? Listen to the lyrics.
That's my official.
Well, now we're giving it to Paul,
You're handing out my freaking theme song?
You don't own the song.
Yeah, I do, apparently.
No, you don't.
All right.
It's for everyone.
All right.
It's a very spiritual song.
Okay.
You gotta know when to fold them. You gotta know when to hold them. You don't count your money before the gambling's done.
That's right.
Great advice for life, Paul.
That's correct.
So this is you learning. If I were to put a button on this, I would say you're learning, when to say something, when to not, when you need to.
She's saying when to shut your mouth. That's
Yeah,
what she's saying.
but also in here too. When to turn down the volume here. Okay, before you go to sleep at night, especially first thing in the morning.
Before you go to sleep at night, just rewind this YouTube, okay? That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna learn everything you need to know about how to go to sleep, all right?
Turn this into an ASMR for yourself.
This is the best ASMR you could ever get. Get your hands on this, let me tell you.
All right, next person.
Next person, now we can't stop it. And this is what happened. Did I just go like a little bit
Did we go over to
I'm
Johnny
doing
English?
English now.
We went over-
Oh, excuse me.
Across the pond.
I'm so sorry. I skipped over the pond and then all of a sudden I'm now English. I had no idea where that came from. I guess I'm ready for Halloween. And now, our person that was going to sit with us, I scared him off now. You see, he's not even coming over
Stephen
here.
wants nothing
What
to
kind
do
of
with
crazy
it.
tarot
It's like,
readers are these?
these
They're
people-
not even reading tarot.
Oh,
What are they
it's-
doing over here? They get together, they just lose their goddamn minds, all right?
Actually, he's quite busy right now. He's making a bunch of lattes and drinks for the poor, unsuspecting people who came in just to get a regular cup of coffee and have two loony witches sitting in a corner filming themselves.
Are you guys drinking your coffee or what?
All right.
Okay, my East Coast lady came back.
No, what though?
I have my East Coast out, I got my London, we're all together here. There's a big crowd in here.
Charlie-o.
What should we do now? Should we pull cards?
Yeah.
Who should we pull it for?
Oh, I don't know. Who wants to go next?
Who wants to go next? Who's brave enough?
Look, who's coming in?
Kayla Durham.
I gotta lean in because I don't have my glasses on.
Lean into it, darling. Lean into it. Go for it.
Kayla.
Kayla.
Says, "Oh, she'd love it." Okay, what deck?
Let's do a rose deck.
Okay,
Let's do a pretty rose deck.
pretty
Look
roses.
at this.
I love cards that have gold on the side.
We're gonna pull a card for you, lady. This is what happens when you take me outside, okay?
Oh my God. You know what? I'll take you outside more often then, because it's very entertaining. Kayla, what's your rose? What's a rose? Pocket full of posies. Oh my goodness. Okay, did you know that nursery rhyme about pocket full of posies?
Pocket full of posies.
You know, it's
ashes,
actually quite-
ashes all fall
It's about
down.
like the plague or something.
Yeah, it's a political.
When I found that out,
It's
I
not
was like,
funny,
I was like,
darling.
That's a real bummer.
Okay.
All right, but this is about Kayla. You're not gonna get the plague. I'll tell you that right now. All right, love. 2, 3, 4, Kayla, more. Oh, there we go. Sometimes I like to do it till cards pop out.
All right, can you hear us still with the blender and the coffee maker and the people talking in the background? Can you all hear us okay? There you go.
Okay.
Hello,
so,
hello.
Kayla, you have the pioneer, and you also have the mother. Ooh, I like that very much. So, whenever I pull the pioneer card for someone, I always feel it's because, yes, that is what you actually are. You are. Kayla, do you have children? Because it feels like you are breaking a lot of, or rewriting your ancestral kind of lineage right now.
Look what she wants to know.
What, Mary?
Mary
I'm
says,
talking about Kayla right now.
"Oh, sorry, darling. Go ahead. I'll be quiet. I thought you were on to Mary.
No.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't paying attention."
But the message I get for Kayla is that she is rewriting ancestral codes. So she's a pioneer in her family. She's the one who is kind of things that have been passed down generation to generation that you don't necessarily want to continue. More on the mother line, that you're like, oh, I want to do motherhood this way. And even if you don't have children, it's how you want to mother yourself. It's how you want to nurture and care for yourself. and also the people around you. And I feel like you are learning the difference between mothering and martyring, which you can speak on at length. But being a mother yourself.
Yes.
But it's like this, you're understanding this discernment of like giving only when and what is necessary, and not beyond that, and understanding like any mother. You taught me this about motherhood. It's that when children need mothering, you offer it, but you also know how to replenish your own cup.
Yeah.
And you also give only as much as needed.
Listen.
And not smothering.
Listen, Linda, I'm going to tell you something. Listen, Linda, I'm going to tell you because I have the 5 kids, you know? Okay, listen, I'm going to tell you a secret. So you just be a mother when it's on demand.
That's
okay?
right.
It's called on-demand motherhood. When needed, apply here.
Yes.
When needed, press the button,
Yes.
mother will show up, okay?
Yes.
So that's how I mother. I don't waste all my free time and all my mental anguish on them. I have mental anguish for other things.
Right.
So I don't want to just be only focused
Right.
on them all the time. They'll eat my soul. So I have to do mother on demand.
Totally.
It's always that way. And it conserves you and you'll live a longer time.
And apply this. You do not have to be a mother, because that's why I asked it, because I wasn't sure if Kayla had children, and she says
Well,
that
that message
doesn't.
was for whoever needed
But
it.
no, but that is for everyone, because this applies to a lot of people need mothering, and they don't have to be your own children. They don't even have to be children at all.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
about mothering. It's just giving. It's just being nurturing. It's about being aware and compassionate and saying, oh, someone needs some taking care of right now, or they need more information, or they need soothing or comfort. All those things that a mother would do, that's to yourself, that's to your friends, that's to your family, your partner, other people's kid. Like it's all of it. But understanding that, you know, you have to be able to receive as much as you're able to give. And if you're only on the giving side, then you don't really even know how to receive. That makes sense?
So everybody has internally clenched fists because this life is so cray-cray. So everybody's holding tight.
Yeah.
So what you do,
Yeah.
and you don't need drugs and alcohol to do that. You just release the hands,
Yes.
release the death grip
Yeah.
on life, and just know you're in for the ride. This is the school of life, and you're just learning.
Right.
And so you have to learn to receive and to give. So
Right.
you have that flow of energy coming in and out.
You know, when you can tell that too, for so many people throughout the day, your hands are actually tight. And if you just,
How many people clench all day long?
you can find it, like your hands are here, your hands are like this, your hands are close to the body. You're telegraphing that with your own body to the world, like I'm closed, I can't receive. So
Right.
you want your hand, and I'm not open. So I like to, throughout the day, just open up my hands.
Right.
And see this posture and this kind of openness to life. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now I'm very aware of my hands.
I know. It's
Clap
fun to pay
them.
attention to it.
Yeah. So do you know to clear crystals, all you have to do is
Yeah.
clap a loud noise over the crystal and it resets it because it's sound activated? Mm-hmm. Bet you didn't know that.
But you didn't know that.
All right, here we go. We're going to go on to Mary.
Okay. Mary, quite contrary.
How does your garden grow?
With silver bells and cocoa shells and pretty maids all in a row.
And what's the last part?
I don't know.
Is that as far as it goes?
I don't know.
Okay, Maddie.
Does she want to, I feel like,
She wants a card about how she can get her healthy weight best, and that she's not, and she does that. I'm not. Oh, how can she do it? Oh, I see, and she's not going to resist it.
Oh.
Well, actually, not that there's thousands of people to tell this to, but public disclaimer: we do not give health advice. However,
Yes.
I would like to say the clean keto diet worked for me because I saw the faster results during menopause when I've gained like I don't know how much during menopause, but clean keto will help you get to your achieved goals in a healthy way, and you can still eat a lot of non-sugar options like allulose and monk fruit, and there's many people are more catering to that now. If you live in an area where the grocery stores don't offer those types of foods, you just are going to have to order it online and have it shipped to you if you have to, like through Amazon or something. But there are ways that you can bake and cook, and you can drink your drinks. Everything can be with none of these inflammatory oils and sugars and highly processed foods. So as soon as you go keto, you start to streamline and dump a lot of toxins. Your inflammation goes down. So when you go through your luteal phase, you're not going to be suffering so much because you won't be as bloated. And you'll still be bloated, the normal weight gain you get during luteal phase, which is your menstruation phase, is the whole luteal cycle. But if you're on keto, it is much easier, and you won't resist it so much. But we are going, don't do dirty keto, because guess what? That's might as well don't even do keto, because dirty keto does not count, because the second you put processed foods and sugar, you reset your entire ketosis system, and you're back to square one. It takes 3 days for the body to get back each time you cheat. So you got to stay on that regularly.
Sometimes it is a little bit about experimentation of like what works for you. But what I would say would help me so much is that having a lot of protein as my first meal, 100%, really was like life-changing for me in being able to feel like more satiated and more satisfied and more energized, and it made other adjustments a lot easier. What are you showing everybody?
Do you know who Diana is to me? I see Miss Princess Diana. And she is my famed beauty queen of all life. My queen of my soul is Princess Diana. So I just pulled her, I just opened the book to her on Riz's deck. So I'll read it to you guys.
Yes.
Okay, but we're going to talk about the goddess Diana, but it's one and the same. I am Diana, the goddess of hunt, and I live eternal. Now it's time for you to draw your bow. Time to pull your arrow taut and let it pierce the veil of the false self you have carried too long. The illusions that limit you are but shadows, fragile, waiting to be shattered by the force of your true power. Anger, harness it well, for it is mighty fuel, not the wild rage that consumes, but the fire that ignites justice within. Aim it not outward, but inward against the injustices you have dealt yourself. For every moment of doubt, every whisper of unworthiness, you have been your own greatest adversary. Now, strike with the force of your will against the lie that you cannot feel what your heart craves to feel. Gather your energy, let it rise from deep within, the base of your spine where the flame of your spirit smolders. Let it surge upward like the great phoenix reborn from ash. With each breath, let it ascend through your body, igniting every nerve until it bursts forth in action. Understand this. Energy does not move forward in grief or despair. These are the chains that bind you, the anchors that keep you stagnant. And they will be your undoing if you allow them. Cast them off, for you are not born to sorrow. You are born of the great spirit of love, the essence of truth and light. And I stand with you ever at your side. Sharpen your sight, even when your eyes fail you. Feel the world with every sense you have. As you stand poised with your bow drawn, blindfolded by uncertainty, let your awareness heighten. Feel the earth beneath your feet, the subtle breeze upon your skin, the heartbeat of the world around you. Know this is stillness, this quietude, for in it lies your strength. As you aim your arrow, feel the connection to your target. No matter how distant it might seem, you must become the arrow, become the bridge between you and your goal. Let your senses guide you, every muscle, every breath in perfect harmony. Know the wind not as an obstacle, but as a guide. Know your body as an extension of your spirit, and in this sacred state of presence, let your arrow fly. And as it soars, watch it shatter time itself, bursting into billions of radiant light particles. Watch them drift and cascade like stars in slow motion, each one a reflection of your success, your truth. Feel the power in your hands as you release the illusion, as you release yourself. The target is not just ahead, it's already within you. Strike true and let your soul rejoice in its freedom. Channeled from Riz Mirza, Goddess Diana. If you would like to buy this oracle deck, be my guest. I'm not going to tell you how to get it either. I'm going to make you hunt for it, like Diana.
Oh my God.
So how was that, y'all? Did you like having somebody read you a story? When was the last time you had somebody read you a story? Isn't that nice? Somebody gets to read a story to you. Okay.
I really like the line where it says your body is an extension of your spirit, because it was making me think of what we were talking about, eating and diet and health and all of those things. And if I thought about my physical body as an extension of my spirit.
For such a small human, look how much room she takes up. I'm gonna take up space here on this planet.
I'm small.
I'm small but mighty, and I'm gonna take up space.
Because I feel big on the
Don't
inside.
bring out my pirate. Don't bring out my pirate. I tell you that right now. You don't want to see her. By the way, you guys, we're planning for Halloween. Okay, you guys don't know it, but we've already got our costumes picked out. You guys, you're gonna freak out.
You're gonna freak out.
I gotta tell you.
Great. You don't sound like a pirate. You sound like WWF, like you're one of those announcers. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be crazy. They're gonna go crazy. Like literally, the Undertaker. If you got that reference of the Undertaker, you are officially an '80s kid.
I'm shy now because she said I'm like WWF, but, which is what I really grew up being obsessed with. So thank you very much for the compliment.
Oh my goodness.
Yes,
what are
Mary.
people saying?
So Mary says that these characteristics with Diana are all points her team has been trying to get across to her.
Oh wow, that's so great.
Yeah. So you guys, let's see what other. We haven't tried your oracle deck for the roses. Have we read from it? Oh, we did once,
yeah,
right? Do you want to do another one?
Sure.
Oh,
let's do another
this
one.
is the second time I opened it to the Pioneer.
Oh yeah.
Okay, go ahead. So we're gonna pull a card for anybody out there, if you're not asking. And
How about Cassidy?
Let's
I just
see.
saw her name.
Oh, okay. Let's do Cassidy. We're gonna pull
Come
the
on
rose.
up, Cassidy. It's your lucky day. Okay. Bob Barker from The Price is Right. That's
All
my
right,
Bob
let's
Barker
see.
impression. Cassidy, what does Cassidy have to say?
Why do you shuffle so long?
Because it's till I feel it. I'm not just gonna look it because one came out. That's why I shuffle, because the cards speak to me.
Okay, fine. Just want to make sure we're in the.
You guys love our relationship. It's really fun.
We don't. All right, Cassidy, buckle up.
The Giver. This popped out of the deck. That's because this is kind of similar to what we were saying before, actually.
The Giver. That's the theme for today,
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
It's what you're putting out. Carla Vargas Fuster.
Ooh, Carla.
You missed the insanity, but you are here now. Carla.
Let me think. What's going on for Cassidy right
Okay,
now?
The Giver. Oh, do I read from here, or you're
Oh,
gonna?
you can. Yeah.
What do you do?
I was thinking. Well, I just kind of tune into it.
Okay.
I do also feel like for Cassidy that she needs. I think you need to give yourself permission. That's what I think this Giver is about. Are you the giver to Cassidy? But it's not that you don't give yourself like physical things, like you'll get yourself the treat. But are you giving yourself permission to fully be Cassidy? And I feel like maybe you're a little bit shy of some of your magic powers. And what I mean by that is like, ask the people around you who are closest to you what they would say your superpower is. Because I bet it would surprise you what they have to say. And I feel like you don't totally see yourself properly. You undersell some of your best qualities. And it's giving yourself permission to be that. I think a lot of people would say you are very generous, but they would probably tell you other things about your sense of humor, your sense of style, your sense of justice, and the other senses that you have. Look, I gotta take up space when I'm in the zone, okay?
Go ahead, keep talking.
I love my friend Arai.
She just wanted me to do this.
Yeah, that's
sick.
It. That's all I wanted.
Get me
I
out
tricked
of
her.
here. Get me out of here.
I tricked her.
Get me out of here right now. I'm gonna send an undertaker to you. Sorry, guys.
So I hope you like that message, Cassidy. And also, be like me. Trick your friends into giving you hugs.
Paul is calling us Sasquatch.
Huh?
It is not Sasquatch.
That's a compliment.
Fix your ears. Yes, it is, but I'm not a Sasquatch, all right? What the heck is wrong with you? Check your ears. It's WWF, or it's other things. Maybe a pirate. Maybe we're in the East Coast. I don't know what's going on, but it's not Sasquatch, all right?
No.
I like Mary's answer. Mary says, my superpower is seeing everybody else's superpower. Mary, I'm obsessed. I love what you said.
Cassidy said yes to everything. Wow, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You want to pick a card for somebody? Pick a card. Any
Pick
card.
a card, any card. All right. All right, let me do what Erica does.
Yeah, take
Just
up
be
space.
here for 500
Take up
years.
space.
All right, it's my turn now. All right, let me see. I'm gonna shuffle my deck for 100 years right now. I'm gonna just like make sure I take up the whole table like Riz does when we go to the
My
restaurant.
hair literally looks like I just played in the bushes.
And you did just like. All right, let me just do this for 10 minutes. Let me just do this for 10 minutes right now.
Hey, I deliver, okay? Don't rush.
Hello,
perfection.
Rosaria McNeil.
Oh, hi.
Well, you guys, I pulled the light of the Fae.
Ooh. Ooh.
The light of the Fae.
Ooh.
The very delicate light of the Fae.
Here, I'll find
So
it for you.
Fae represents fairies. As you can see, you're sitting in front of two fairies, right? You say yes. That's
better
the part.
say yes.
That's the part you say yes.
Say yes, you're in trouble. The light of
The
the
light
fairy.
of the fairy.
Woohoo, the light of
Yes,
the fairy.
Carla, you can ask for a card. Were we pulling a card for you? Who are
No, we
pulling
didn't.
it for?
That was for Cassidy, our last one. And then
Who
you
are
just,
we pulling this card for?
I don't know. You just
Oh!
randomly pulled a card.
Well, I guess it was for Carla. Is that
The light
allowed?
of the Fae. Do you feel like it's for Carla?
Carla.
What's your intuition tell you?
My intuition says if it's a fairy, it's for Carla.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to read it? Or do you want to read it?
You read it.
Okay. The
Oh,
light.
her arms are down. How ladylike.
Yeah, you shamed me.
Okay, go
The
ahead.
light of the Fae. Bright ideas and clarity. The light bulb is the light of the Fae, a source of illumination that brings clarity and inspiration into your life. In Druidic lore, the Fae were beings of light and wisdom, often bringing knowledge and guidance. As you replace and care for your light bulbs, you are calling upon the energy of the Fae to light your path and spark your imagination. By keeping your light sources clear and bright, you invite clarity and inspiration into your home. This act of care becomes a ritual of illumination, guiding you toward your brightest ideas and clearest thoughts. And then there's even a little poem. O luminous spirits of the Fae, you who dwell in light and play, this card you've pulled with glowing grace will magnify each task you face. What? The moon over there.
What do you think?
Well, I don't
Well,
know.
we scared him.
I was afraid we may scare him.
Well, we scared him a little bit.
I don't know how to ask him
We'll
in a
scare the
normal
guy over there
voice.
if we ask him if he wants to sit and get a tarot card reading from us.
I only want to say like you, sir.
Well,
I don't know how to normal right
I
now.
think you have to get up and actually go ask him.
I'm terrified.
You're terrified of him.
Yeah, a little
Really?
bit. It's okay. What if he's an
All right, let me go ask.
All right, you do it. She's the brave one. She's brave for both of us. I don't know how to get out of character. That's what. Just doing it. Oh my god, he said yes. Oh my god. He said yes. You're so good. That's when she's like my big sister, and she goes,
Yeah,
she's a brave one,
I'm the brave one.
cause I was scared.
Patricia, be quiet. Patricia, don't make me yell at you.
Trisha.
She's at work. And so is Paul, and we're getting everybody in trouble right now.
Oh, no.
You guys, put
Come
us
on over.
Okay, here's our first victim. I mean our first person. All right, everybody.
Give me a minute, come in.
Wait, let me get right there.
There's a delay.
Oh, there
so,
we go.
There. Now you can see it.
Perfect.
Yay. Hello, I'm Erica.
Hi, I'm Blake.
Blake, nice to meet you. This is Araya.
Nice to meet you.
Eric and Orion.
Yes. We are
Okay, so
professionals,
Okay,
even
got
though
it.
it may
We're-
not
we're
occur
just
like
very
this
silly.
in this moment.
we make a lot of jokes. Okay, so do you want to? Actually, what we could do is let him pick, right? A
Yeah.
deck.
I have no idea how this works. So I've never used it.
Explain.
Yes,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, so have you ever heard of tarot card or tarot
I've heard of
cards?
it. I have no idea
Okay.
like exactly how it works, but
Perfect. So you can ask a question if you want. You don't have to. And you can also pick a deck. So these have just pictures on them, and they're symbolic, and like we kind of know the language of it.
Okay.
And these ones have descriptions that go with it, so you kind of get to read the actual description, and it's kind of a more structured message.
okay. Which one do y'all prefer?
Which-
Yeah, I'll say
okay,
it. Let's
now.
go
Yeah.
symbolic. Yeah, let's keep it simple.
Yeah, okay, because that's a traditional.
Yes. And then, is there anything in life that you want to know?
Oh yeah, it could be a subject of any.
It could be career, it could be love, it could be
Love,
health, it could be,
relationship.
though we don't give health advice, but anything like that.
I'll go. Let's go career. Why not?
Okay.
Let's do career.
Perfect. Blake's career. Let's see what comes up. Okay, in there.
Just want to make sure he's right.
Second. Okay. Are we good?
Yeah, I just have to find out where it went. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I was like,
Okay, there we go.
okay. My first question for you is: are you in entertainment or an artist of some kind?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you have a creative outlet expression?
Creative outlet. I guess it depends. I guess. Do I tell you? Or,
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
that's
Totally.
fine.
I work out. Love working out. That's.
Okay.
I guess that's my. I don't know. That's creative, but it's definitely my.
Yes.
My outlet for sure.
Okay, all expression is creative because you're always creating yourself as Blake all the time. But the first thing that jumps out at me for this is that you do have an artist within you and a creator and even a performer. So I don't know if you've ever thought of actually in your career kind of incorporating what you do in the realm of fitness, because I think it would actually go quite well for you to do that.
So
Because
show him the correlation. so he
Yes,
knows.
yes. Okay, so this is the Page of Cups, which for me is about having creative ideas, having artistic ideas. It's usually a card that's very much associated with an artist of some kind.
Okay.
And I have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So wand energy is lots of wands. It's all about manifestation. It's also, again, much about like creation, having ideas, artistry, and leadership.
Okay.
So whether it is you being on camera or whether it is you starting your own business, you have an entrepreneurial spirit and a lot of creative ideas. So you can actually take initiative for launching your own brand, your own kind of thing, your own creations.
Okay.
There's a lot of support for you with that.
All right.
In terms of your career now, it does feel with these cards. So I have Three of Swords, and what is this? Five of Cups, which is more about disappointment. That's things not working out. So it feels like right now you might be at a bit of a crossroads where things that you thought career-wise were going to kind of take off or have something work out, that it didn't necessarily. And so I feel guided to tell you your path itself may be changing, and you're probably more destined to work for yourself.
And I'm getting psychic hits.
Yes, go for it.
Because I'm a psychic.
Yeah.
So nice to meet you. I'm Orion, by the way.
All right.
Nice
Yes.
to meet you. Okay, so let's see. How do I get in here a little bit? E, do you mind?
Yeah.
Let's see. If I do this.
Yeah.
And I lost my deck.
Push everything off the table.
Okay.
There.
So I was picking up some things about you while she was giving the reading. So let's see if you sit closer to her,
Yeah.
and we get everything.
Come
Okay,
closer.
perfect.
There we go.
So
We're all friends now.
what I was getting was that you would be really awesome with it, like a podcast yourself. Do you have one?
No, I don't have a
So
podcast.
if you had a podcast and it was a day in the life, so it's about your life of what it takes to become what you want to become. You have the right look, and you have the right attitude, and you have the right voice that people would watch you. And I don't know if anybody, this is on, if they agree, but this is it's not live because it's like 1 minute.
There's a little delay.
Yeah.
But so I just feel like what she's alluding to and what these cards are saying is basically this is about trusting. It's digging deeper into your well and pulling out and trusting in you that you know that you have something, even if you don't know what it is 100% yet, it's going to develop and start to show itself. But it's about trusting yourself with that first step and the second step and the third step. And so basically what happens is you're going to find yourself communicating with the public more and more and more.
Yeah.
But a podcast on YouTube is how you're going to get seen. That is how people are going to lock in on you. A big close-up shot like this,
Yeah.
people will understand what you're selling, what you're talking about, if it's health, fitness, if it's day-to-day activities, it's organization, whatever it is that is your skill set.
Okay.
It could even be just how to dress yourself in the mornings if you're good with dressing. Like whatever your talent is, start there.
Yeah.
You can incorporate anything and everything into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
You think that's possible?
Is that possible? I don't know. Well, because I'm going to med school next month. So
Oh, you
Yeah, so I'm
are?
starting med school. So I assume in the trajectory of health, yeah, I can totally see myself
Okay.
maybe after I get educated in medicine, start to kind of like maybe even do a podcast or
Yeah.
Yeah.
something more like.
Some people think they have to go on when they're an expert, right? If you do what we call a day in the life, you don't have to be an expert. What you're doing is showing people behind the scenes of what it takes to be you, what it takes to go to med school,
Right.
what it takes to go through the
Right.
graduate program, what it takes to get into med school or whatever, like just your journey. And then you become a personality. And it's not so much about you being an expert. It's not so much about you being known for what you know and like you're in the field 15 years and you know what it's about your journey.
The growth and development. into it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I think the reason why we're honing in on that is there's an avenue of expression here that taps into something outside of, I guess it's your right side of, is that where the medical is on the,
That's the
Left brain?
Left brain. Left brain, right brain.
right
Oh,
brain
man.
is the creative, right? I think.
I always get it backwards. No,
right
your
brain.
right brain is the.
Yeah, because that's more psychology, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
We don't
see. I
really
should
use
find
those
out.
terms.
One side,
We'll see.
the
I'll
left
find
side
out.
is the best.
Yeah,
I'll find
yeah.
out in a month.
So, but like, if you've been so hyper focused on this one task, which is completing med school, and if you have this completely new, like Erica's saying, if you have this completely different like outlet going on the side, it will fulfill and feed a different side of you, and you don't know what can happen with that. You
Yeah.
don't know if it blows
Yeah.
up, and that becomes a second income, and that becomes a second everything. You don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, something to think about.
Yeah.
No,
This
definitely.
card also confirms that this is the Four of Pentacles. So you see how he's sitting on a treasure chest. So this card will show everybody too. That's Four of Pentacles. That means you literally are sitting on a treasure chest, which is yourself. So all the resources you have now, and you can share and develop and work with it as you go, because like you are the gold.
Okay, you're getting some feedback.
Yeah.
Blake, you're getting some feedback from people. So let me tell you what they're saying. Okay. So they're saying, just go be cute somewhere, it doesn't matter. Basically, you're just going to be good whatever you do. He's very watchable. I agree. Okay, future Dr. Blake, beautiful vision.
Aww.
So, like for instance, we have
Good crowd.
we have over 500K subscribers on this channel. Okay, it's almost 500,000.
Yeah.
Middle of the day, 12 watching. All right, but we don't let that stop us at all, because there's people around the world. They come in at different time zones and stuff.
Yeah.
So we have 1,000 videos. We don't let anything stop us.
Yeah.
And so we've met thousands of people, and this is a whole new world.
Okay. No, it's exciting.
And look
That's
how
awesome.
easy it is. You could just go, you just have, it's not easy actually, but it is easy in some ways. Like there's an OBS right here, and then your YouTube platform, and you're all set.
Cool.
At the most basic.
Cool. Yeah, no, definitely. I'll keep an open mind to it.
Yeah.
This was super cool. I've never had a tarot cards done before. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, and what were your all names again?
Erica.
Erica.
Araya.
Araya. Okay, awesome. I'll follow. What's your guys' name? I'll follow you guys.
Psychic. Well, it's psychic. Sorry, it's
Riz
it's the Mystic Podcast.
Mystic Podcast,
And then
got
you
it.
put Riz Mirza. Actually, yeah.
I remember all that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Psychic
kind of
Podcast,
long.
I got it.
It's kind
It's
of
in
long.
there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks so much, guys.
Okay.
Very nice.
Thank you.
It's so nice because I pictured you just around the corner.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah,
Blake was
thank you,
very
Blake.
nice to offer his time, and you guys got to see a live reading and see the way Eric and I work together when we're in tandem like this. So we do have some questions.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Okay.
Hop in.
So we have a question from Patricia. She wants to know if she can get a card for her upcoming vacation.
Ooh, cool. Yeah, of course.
Okay, which card deck do you want? You didn't say anything.
Thinking. I feel like pulling one from this deck. Actually, this is the Lenormand deck, which is a very specific kind you use in very specific ways. I'm not going to go into because I am a rebel and I use it how I want to. So that's my official statement.
I'm trying to, because we knocked it down. I'm trying to.
She's never gonna film with me again. I'm gonna get kicked off the show.
This is Erica's so used to doing things on her own out here in the wild, and when she's alone, she's like this. So anyway, y'all, what's up? What's up? You guys want a reading? You want a tarot deck? What's going on? And then I join her, and I'm over here in this corner. Well, guys, let's talk.
I'm being so bad. I'm gonna get in so much trouble later. Patricia, is that?
Rosario is a fan. She says, "You go, Erica. You put those elbows out. You take up space. You be the big spirit you are. We don't need to encourage Araya any longer. We don't need to give her more room. Jesus Christ." Okay. Somebody's asking. Okay, Carla wants a
Patricia,
card.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, Patricia's vacation. Got it. Vacation, ba-na-na-na-na-na. Wait, did she say her upcoming vacation? Was that what she said?
Let's see. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Upcoming.
The first thing I got. Oh. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Ooh. I know, right?
Where'd this deck come from?
You missed my introduction as you were distracted by my arms. This is the Lenormand deck.
Oh, I heard you say that.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing it out now?
I don't know, I just felt, because it was a part of our stand that came out. Okay, so
You gotta show how pretty those are.
they're beautiful. Look at that. I love this deck. Just gonna enjoy the volume change for 1 second. Okay, so for this vacation, Patricia, are you traveling with a partner on this vacation? That's a clarifying question I wanted to ask, because there are definite romantic vibes happening for you on this trip. And this card for me is always about love is in the air, the love boat. So there definitely is that energy around this vacation for you. And I'll try to see, if you can chime in. But the other two cards I'm getting, this is the magnifying glass. No, you're going alone. Well, Patricia, if you're single, ready to mingle, this could be a love boat situation for you. So I have the magnifying glass, and I also have the fox. So what I am also pulled to
She
tell
says she's
you,
going alone.
Yes. Is to make sure you pay attention to all of your travel details and your travel itineraries, and that you have the right departure times, gate times. You have your your ID, your passport, all of those kinds of things, because typically when these cards come up for me, it's like, oh, you really need to pay attention to the details. So just make sure, it's because I'm trying to protect my voice.
My arms help me talk louder.
They do!
So when my arms are out, I can talk
They
louder.
do! Just push me off the table if I get too close.
all right.
Just
All right, go ahead.
okay. But yeah, pay attention to your travel details and tickets and all timings and things like that, because a lot of times when I get these cards, it's about really looking at the details. But I was trying to see if you said anything else. But I do feel like you're gonna meet people on this trip that you have a really nice connection with, whether that be romantic or friendship, but also like keep your eye out for the people. Are you doing the hair? Around you, because you could attract a friend like this.
I'm trying to get her to stop talking so I can show the gift that I was just given.
I thought you were just being nice to me.
Well, it's always loaded.
Yeah, that's true.
So the Coffee Confessions is the coffee shop we're in. So the beautiful owner of, what was her name again?
Jing.
Jane?
Jing.
Jing.
Jing. J-I-N-G. Jing.
J-I-N-G.
Jing Lee.
Jing Lee. Okay,
My friend.
we got awesome presents. Number one present, red candle, which we could have used and we could still use.
use. Yeah, we can use it right now.
Number two, bath salts.
Oh,
There's a different energy for each. I didn't know which one was more, but you guys can kind of choose.
oh my
Oh,
god.
this one's got it.
We'll share it.
Yeah.
Aura
Or you can mix and match,
cleanse.
Yeah.
I love
Using
it.
this
Thank you
tonight.
so much.
Thank you.
We have somebody else who's going to be coming that works here that's going to get a reading
Yeah.
from us really soon. I'm excited.
Steven, we're ready for you whenever you're ready.
Stephen likes to work a lot.
He's a hard
Really hard working.
Especially for Jane, because she's such a lovely lady.
Look who we have here.
Hello, lovelies.
He's
How's
so
Get cute.
Oh my god.
What a dreamboat.
Okay, here we go. Let me push it out here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, Erica's gonna walk you through.
Today's the day where we have really good looking men on our
I
show.
know, you guys got lucky.
Oh yeah, that. What was his name?
I think it was Blake.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have all these different decks. We have a traditional deck.
Mm-hmm.
We have this beautiful, like, magical deck.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
It's called a Lenormand.
Lenormand. This is a house witch deck, so for Celtic, like, house type of house readings.
Designed
Then
by
this is
herself.
And this is my husband's channel deck. It doesn't mean you have to do it, but and it's channeled, so he has all these different spirit guides, and
Yeah.
let's see, there's like a Yeti, and there's like all this other stuff, and
Interesting.
Merlin and stuff. Okay, so yes, you
I
can
just
pick.
choose one
and
deck?
also there's
Or more than one if
roses.
you like.
There's a rose deck. So yeah, you can pick from any one of these decks which one you would like a reading, and then you choose. You like how I'm doing your job for you?
Yeah, I like
And
it.
then you
You're doing
choose,
very well.
and then you choose one category that you want us to, or because I do the psychic part, a psychic, separate psychic.
Yes.
Because you're also psychic, but
But you don't need the cards.
yeah, it could be on any topic.
Let me these two.
Okay, perfect. And did you have a particular question or topic you wanted to cover today?
And it's okay if I don't.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you should just like intuitively tell me whatever you want.
Okay. We've got free
I
reign.
mean, yeah, I think I'll take free reign
Okay, I love it.
for whatever.
Ooh, look, it popped up right away.
I could use guidance
Okay.
in any way possible.
Oh, look, Paul, where's all the pretty ladies? Well, you got to send them over here, Paul. What the heck?
It's not always about that, Paul.
Mary said there's
She's
two
not.
right there.
Hi.
Yeah, thanks, Mary.
Hi, Stevie.
Not us being thirsty over here,
You guys
Mary.
are so sweet. Thank you.
How
Hi.
cute. Mary, it's hot out. That's funny. Good looking
Right, there's
people.
two right here. What are you talking about?
Right?
Two beautiful ladies.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So before we
Wow.
pull, I was gonna do this one first.
Here we go.
And then
Off
this
to a
one
good
second.
start.
Yeah.
Have you had any
gonna show the
any
cards.
conflict with? Because was there something recently that happened? You don't have to go into details, but was there something recently that there was like a little bit of a conflict with a potential like love interest or someone close to you.
Someone close to me.
Okay.
Make sure you're being heard, even though the music
Yes,
is out of
yes.
There's like, yeah,
Okay.
with someone close to me.
Is a male?
Well, there's two people. One's a male, one's a female.
It's a
One's
male.
The male? Okay.
Yes.
Could it be family related though?
It could. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it could. This is it's the feeling that I get from the card is an intimate connection. So that can also be a family connection. So right off the bat, this situation is the energy is going to open up.
Okay.
So they're thinking about it a lot more than you think they're possibly thinking about it.
Okay.
So there's some things going on behind the scenes with this person where they're starting to reflect more about if it's actually worth it to carry this kind of tension moving forward.
Okay.
I feel that they have some more self-reflection happening and they're like, I don't know, is Steven 100% to blame? Or maybe I have my
Right.
own part to play in this.
Right.
So that's the feeling I get. It's a little, this card is reversed, and in, different psychics use reversals or not. In this case, I was guided to, which in my world, in my interpretations, means that it's a little slow in the progress. So
Yeah.
it's internal, it's reflective, there's some wheels turning, the heart is opening and softening.
Yeah.
It's not like an overnight, right around the corner thing. It's more like over the summer. Like,
Yeah.
they're really starting to get a much stronger perspective that, like, there's some old patterns that they have that other people have told them about too, and now yeah, you're like, so send this video to them.
I might.
Yeah,
No,
but
I won't.
but that's what it is. It's like, oh, this
Yeah.
isn't the first time
Yeah.
that they've heard this, and they may have even actually had this conversation with their wife or like another female around them, and they're like, well, I mean, you kind of have this thing, like we talked about this.
Right.
So it does feel like they are maturing a little bit and
Yes.
starting to see, like, okay, there's still some firepower there,
Mm-hmm.
but it is softening. Do you know their astrology? Are they a fire sign?
They're an earth. They might have fire in
They
their
feel very
chart.
like, whew,
But
like
they're-
there's that like,
there's a lot
flash
going
of
on.
anger kind of thing.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
when they get mad, they get really mad. Which earth signs can be like that too. Earth
Yeah.
signs like get very rooted. In they kind of like to pitch a tent somewhere. But there is a softening that's happening. So I do feel that
Yeah.
coming.
Can I ask a question?
You absolutely can.
What can I do on my end to because right now my tactic is like giving space
Mm-hmm.
and just like kind of being patient, but I also don't want to like hold resentment,
Yeah. Yeah.
on my end. So
Yes.
like when the time comes for, the next confrontation, the next meet,
Yeah.
like how do I like authentically,
Yeah.
be transparent without letting things bubble up again, because that
Yeah.
happens a lot in this
Yeah.
relationship.
Okay, got it. Understand. The first thing I get is that journaling about this is really, really helpful for you to write. And your journaling can be one version of journaling is just to like open process. Like, this is just how I'm feeling, blah blah blah. But another thing is to write them a letter that you're not going to send.
Right.
But it's like you say everything that you have wanted to say, have felt, your side, all of it, and work through that so that by the time the confrontation does come, it's not even going to feel like a confrontation.
Right,
It's going to
it's
feel
just
like an
gonna be-
opening.
yeah.
And it's almost like you can even role play and have someone be that person so they can kind of tell them like what their infrastructure, their architecture is,
Yeah.
and be like, okay, I'm going to share how I feel, respond like they would. So you can actually kind of practice opening up into this conversation more,
Yeah.
so that it feels more free for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of this is about what the two of you, when you do communicate, you bring in a lot of context and a lot of things from the past. So you kind of both come preloaded.
Yeah.
And it's like, it builds so that by the time you do communicate, there's a lot of stuff that has been building.
Yeah.
So the more you work this out on your own openly, you actually can use less words more effectively.
Yeah.
And you'll be heard and seen and felt. I do think that you are going to communicate probably pretty soon, though.
Yeah.
Within, like, by the end of Cancer season. So, like, I feel like kind of this July, like this month, you'll probably have some communication. So I would do that kind of opening now. And I think we should
Now you have to
pull
pull these.
one of Riz's cards.
Look how cute.
For him about how he can approach this relationship.
Did you show the cards?
I showed them
I'll
to
do it,
Steven, but I didn't show them to
Dang. Okay.
yeah.
These are the cards he just got.
This one.
Which one?
This one.
This one.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Chicka chicka bow wow.
Yeah.
I wish I had conflict with him.
But you look good with the flowers.
Thank
Look, you guys. How cute.
Okay, I want you to pick one.
you. Okay. That's the one.
Okay. Is it? The Jester.
Looks like Robin
Oh, the Jester. Let me find that.
So this is in reference to the person that he's had some conflict with.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because I felt like this was a good clarifying card.
Okay. The Jester.
Yeah. Oh yes,
That's a good one.
Such a good one too.
Yeah, the Jester, that's going to be interesting. I should have just looked at the table of contents. This is my husband who wrote it.
Nice.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. But I just used the table of contents.
Yes, that's right.
Like a normal
Megawatt
person.
smile.
Probably
Thank
doesn't have a table of
you.
contents either.
This is a
Thank
megawatt
you,
smile.
Mary.
Aww.
What'd she say?
Mary said he has a megawatt smile. It's true, you do.
I love when men hold flowers. I think it should be the other way around.
Right.
Because it's such a beautiful like contrast, right? Because you see like the masculine holding flowers. Like I always love that. Do you know what I mean? Edie?
Yes, I do. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Right.
Absolutely.
And
It's
then
like a
men
good
should get
symbol, right?
flowers as gifts as well.
Men
Have
should
to.
get flowers, right? How
We
come?
need to be equal.
Yeah,
You have
I
to
know,
embrace
exactly.
our divine
Yeah.
feminine.
You find it?
Thank you,
It's
Selena.
tiny.
I'm wondering if this particular booklet doesn't have it. If it doesn't have it, then it's a newsflash to me.
No, I've looked at it before.
Okay, so I'm going
You
through.
guys are
Does
so
it say the
sweet.
page?
Oh yeah, my
Oh,
name
there
is
it is.
Stephen
Yes.
Charles, by the way. Stephen Charles.
Stephen Charles.
One word. Go check me out. I'm a musician.
Instagram.
I sing.
Fabulous singer.
Stephen Charles 13
No way.
on YouTube. I just released a great video
What?
Yeah.
Where
called
is it?
Date
We'll
Night.
put-
Go
wait,
check
hold
it
on.
out.
No, wait, we'll put the link. We'll
Just
put
a
the
little
link.
plug.
Yeah,
Put the
what-
link.
what's the
Oh
link?
my gosh.
Here,
put
type
the
it in.
link.
Here.
Put it
I'll
in
show
the
you how to
chat.
do it. I
Oh,
mean,
can you put it right there?
yeah, but he has to pull it up first.
Oh,
right?
oh yeah, yeah.
A new
tab. Okay, now
Let's
put
see
your
here.
link. So YouTube and then.
Let's see if it just
Yeah.
pops up. Yeah, this guy.
Perfect.
There's the link
Yay.
to my latest music video. Speaking of
Whoa.
beautiful people, flowers, and nice views, enjoy that.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
The Jester.
okay.
The Jester. Congratulations! You've just won the Jester card. A card I am beyond thrilled to be on. A one-man band is what I am.
Huh.
Why? Why don't I just get other musicians to play with? And we were just talking about your music.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
give them insight before.
Did they see the card?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can hold up again.
This is interesting.
Well, I couldn't find any that really wanted to play with me. A bit sad if you think about it. I just wanted to play. So, I figured I'll do it myself till they all want to play with me.
Yeah.
I love to cheer people up, to give them something they aren't expecting. Maybe make a fool of myself in the process. Some will laugh, some will cheer. Maybe some will forget me or remember me in ways I don't want them to remember me. But that's okay, you see, because I believe you must express yourself as fully as you can while you're here on Earth. Otherwise, you'll miss some truly special, beautiful feelings of relief and fulfillment and truth. To be honest, being a jester isn't making a fool of yourself. It's about not being afraid anymore of being yourself. You can't win over everyone. It's not even the point.
Right.
The point is to let go of the idea of winning at all. You've already won. Look at you. You've been through so much, and you still want to have fun and play and maybe bring a smile to others' faces too. So what's so bad if you do embarrass yourself and they laugh at you? At least they're laughing. And you're way up in a new vibration, unafraid, and having the last laugh that you found your freedom. The journey of life is never ending, and you shall continue, and your loved ones will travel throughout each lifetime with you. Don't stress about that ever again. The way you make this life count is to stay in the love and gratitude of beating your drum, tooting your horn, shaking your booty, and don't forget to make funny faces like you did when you were a kid. It keeps you young.
Gang, gang.
Wow! Oh my goodness.
Channeled by
What
Riz
a
Mears and
great
Psychic
deck.
Media.
Yeah.
What a great deck.
RizMears.com.
RizMears.com.
Definitely get this deck because that could not have been more spot on. I just have to
Whoa.
Yeah.
be honest and say that I started to shift my own focus on my career when we were pulling this, and it does still have to do with the relationship because without giving too much detail, I said the relationship was family, and it's there's a part of me that's used to my music career with this family member, and I'm having a tough time just kind of finding my own independence, and feeling everything I do, I need to do with this person, or involve this person. But this is kind of helping me kind of find my own individuality and, struggles with my identity and being out there and what people will think about it.
Right.
That just gave me so much confidence, and told me everything I needed to hear. So thank you.
Oh,
It's amazing.
this is such a pleasure.
Hey,
So glad to meet you.
glad to meet you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Everyone go watch his music video.
Wow, you guys.
Yes.
I feel blessed. We all have to recuperate from Steven's presence.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really nice.
Yeah.
We're all in our lovey-dovey mood right now.
Yeah.
Aww. So you guys, I was just talking to the owner,
Yes.
and I asked her about doing a pop-up event or doing farmers markets or something where
Yeah.
there's a lot of people and we'll have better microphones.
Yeah.
And I was talking about how nice it would be if she had a pop-up with coffee,
Yeah.
and then we're sitting there next to them, and then people random people can come, and then we'll tell everybody where we're at, and then they can
Right.
actually, if they're in town or if they're local, they can come see us and
Right.
get a reading in person.
I
and all
love that.
and go live.
I love
Do you guys
that.
like that idea?
I'm going to answer for everyone. Yes.
You guys all felt Steven. Wow, that's so
Oh.
good. Well, you guys, look, we've been hanging out here for a while now with you. Let's see, how long have we been on? Does it show? I'm all soft now.
I know, right? We just got so
Aw.
gentle. I feel like it's been almost 2 hours.
No
it's almost
way.
2 o'clock.
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want a reading? You want a card pull? It's on a podcast though. You'd be filmed.
Is it all live?
Yes.
It's live.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
We're doing tarot. But you'd have to be filmed on camera for my YouTube.
Now, how many people are watching it?
Right now,
only 11 people.
11. Have a seat.
Thank you.
What's your name?
My name is June.
Hi, June.
Hi.
Okay.
Erica, and this is Araya.
All right. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Meet you. Okay, so I just want to make sure we're all in camera here. I'm sure they're
perfect.
happy to see you. Everybody who's hung out with us this whole time. Okay, it's on a minute delay, but it'll get there.
Perfect.
So we have all these different decks. This deck here is roses.
Oh.
This one here is very magical,
Oh,
And then this is traditional.
Oh.
And then this one is spirit guide channeled messages.
Yes.
And then this one is for I don't have a good tagline for this one
It's
yet.
Celtic.
It's Celtic. There you go. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so those are those. So if you want, do you want to take it from here and
Sure,
explain?
yes. So have you ever had an oracle reading or a tarot card reading before?
Oh yeah, I've tarot card reading before.
Perfect. So you know the drill. You can ask a question about anything you want. If you don't have a question, that's okay too, and we can just do like a general message.
Oh, okay. Then can I ask about the relationship? Because
Yes.
I don't have any boyfriend now, so I'm just curious about whether I will have a boyfriend or not in the near future.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. And which deck calls to you? And you can pick more than one if you want.
The classic one, please.
Okay, great.
They're happy there's a lady.
Yeah, we had two boys.
Two boys in a row.
Two boys. I talk like a 12-year-old sometimes. Two boys.
We have boys and girls.
Then now the girls are here. Okay, you're among your cards. Let's see what comes up. I know I pulled a lot. Okay. So, and we'll show the cards to everyone as well. But just tuning into it right away, like the first thing that I want to tell you is not to worry.
What do you mean?
So don't worry about if you ever think like, oh my gosh, when is it gonna happen, or when am I gonna find someone, or like why not yet? And this really is a timing thing. So what that means is that you're not too late, you're right on time, and it's like it's happening at the moment when it's supposed to happen. So that just means that this time for you right now is actually about envisioning what you want to experience in relationship, right? So it's kind of like this card, Three of Pentacles, show everyone. This is a card of planning. So when it comes to relationship and partnership, when this card comes up for people who are looking for that, it's always a signal to me that you want to think about what kind of person do I want to be with? How do I want to feel in relationship? How do I envision it? And as you are thinking about that and imagining it, you're also calling that in to you. Because the next thing you're going to do is Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is about putting it into language, putting it into words. So it's important for you to, once you tune into like what you feel is right for you in a relationship, to tell people about that. This is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. And then go ahead and like, I do feel you can online date. You can have your profile. You can also just like meet people, ask friends, because it is literally about you saying to the people around you and putting yourself out there when you feel ready and clear about what you want. Because once you do that, it's going to come in. Knight of Pentacles is an offering. That's a new person showing up, and it's literally a knight. So it's like someone coming in to me like, hello, I'm the match to what you've been looking for. And the two most important things that I feel for you and a partner is, one, that they be very giving and very generous of spirit, which means that they are open for relationship and they like to help people. It's someone who really knows how to give in that way. And also someone who is doing the same thing you're doing and saying, I'm ready for a relationship and I want it to feel like this. So they're clear about what they want. So it's really a match of you guys are both on the same page. And when they come in, which I think timeline-wise is probably by, I feel like end of summer, early fall, a lot of things are opening up in early fall, that you have these conversations early on where you're like, this is the kind of relationship I'm looking for. So it's clear. So it's really about you also finding your voice and feeling very confident to say like, this is what I want.
Okay.
Which you may not have done in the past as much, but it's important you do it now because you're creating that in your present day.
Oh, then can I ask a question?
Of course.
Then will someone be a stranger or the person who I've known?
Will you know them
or the stranger?
I feel like two things. One, I do think if you wanted to do online dating, you can meet someone that way. It'll be extra important that you're very clear about what you're looking for and what you want. And you may go through quite a few people. That's kind of how online dating is to begin with, but like I see it that way. But I also do see it could be through a mutual connection.
Oh.
So that was where I said earlier, this Knight of Swords about being social and letting people around you know, because they could be a friend of a friend. I don't feel it's someone you know right now, but they're like 1 to 2 degrees of separation is another. But you have to put yourself out there. Yeah, but yes, it could be connected like that. Yeah.
Then will someone be older than me or younger than me?
Let me see.
Or the same age?
Or the same age.
Yeah.
So I feel not too much older than you, kind of in your same age range.
Okay.
But internally, they have more maturity.
Than me.
No, not than you, but their spirit is older. Like they're more mature for their own age.
Oh.
So they're not like if it's someone who was 25, he doesn't act 25. He acts 35. Or if it's someone who's 40, he acts closer to 50. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean there's like a maturity in that. And again, that's something for you to also look for. Is it doesn't matter so much what their biological age is, but it's what their age is in here.
Mentality.
Yes, the mentality is really important.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I ask one more question?
Yes.
Then will someone have like similar characteristics with me or totally different from me? Like extroverted or introverted or conversational style and
More extroverted
then
than you.
Oh.
More extroverted. What I do get is sometimes he isn't sure which one. He overcommits to things sometimes. His personality is very good, so he overcommits and can be stretched. So remember I was saying earlier about being very giving and generous? Sometimes to a fault. So he pushes too hard and he says yes to everything and then retreats. So you would be very balancing in that to be like, you don't have to do that, and you can rest and you cannot overextend yourself too much. So you're kind of teaching some of those things. And you'll, if in the beginning you see he's really, really busy, that's not personal to interest in you. It's because he gives a lot to everyone.
oh,
So time management is a thing for him sometimes. Yeah.
he's dedicated
It's-
to everyone,
Yeah,
including me.
including you. He's a very generous, outward person, but he doesn't always know when to say no. So that's something for him to grow, is to understand how to prioritize things better.
Okay.
That's a note I get for that. Did you want to add anything?
No, because I'm doing 100,000 technical things right now.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, perfect.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I think that'll be all.
Yeah, okay.
And actually,
Yes.
I want to ask a favor because
Yeah.
I'm collecting some life hacks or some pieces of advice from strangers while
How cool!
I'm traveling. So
Yes.
if you don't mind,
I don't mind at all.
Could you write any of the life hacks, a piece of advice, or what you want to say
Yes.
to me or in general? Everything is fine.
Okay.
And also your name, please.
Okay.
And your
Oh my
website.
gosh.
Starpathology.com.
I was a bit surprised because I am taking out my notepad
Yes.
pen to ask you guys a favor, and you guys are
No
like,
way.
You guys
Oh my
always
God.
called me.
So we felt you.
Yeah,
That's amazing. I love that you're doing that.
thank you. It's my first time, and you're the first one to.
I'm the first one?
Yeah, you're the first one.
Oh my gosh. I think that
Today we gave
Wow.
readings to 3 people. This
This
is their
is
first
amazing.
time ever getting a tarot
this
reading.
is amazing.
Because today is my first day to trip, so you're the really first one.
Wow.
It's impressive.
I love that. Okay, I gotta think of how do I want to say it. Let's see.
like how you have your writing face.
She's really focusing on writing.
Being like so good.
Okay, then I'm looking forward to it.
Our feed.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Thank you. I'll read it later.
Okay.
Not now. Not now.
And you're gonna do one too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Everything.
okay. Everything.
Everything.
Okay.
So this is one piece of
I
advice
just wanted to
that you
show
would
you
give.
the battery is almost.
Okay. Well, we're probably
Why you don't have
finishing
a
up soon
battery?
too. No, I do. I have a
Oh,
charger.
okay. All right. This is my advice for you.
Yeah.
Advice.
Put your name
My name
and the website too.
and my.
Oh, you guys have website, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then I'll watch it
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Okay.
How fun.
Yeah.
What a great idea for you to do that.
Actually, I saw reels on
Uh-huh.
Instagram and I thought it's really cool because no one has never thought of it.
No, that's a yeah.
Yeah, so
Is it your first time visiting LA?
LA is my first time.
Yeah. That's such a great. I want to do that when I visit places. It's such a great way to like talk to people and meet people, and then you have like this whole collection
And share
of quotes and
experience
experience. Oh my
opinions.
God, I
So
love that.
amazing, yeah, right?
I love it.
Okay, you guys, here's my quote you want to see. So my quote, how do I do this? There's the quote there, backwards, and then there's the quote there. So I said, always trust you have the answers deep inside of you. Know you're full of treasures.
I like that.
That's so touching.
I said, your words create worlds, so always speak kindly to yourself.
Aww.
That is important.
Yeah, those are good
That
ones.
is important.
We'll give some good advice.
Thank
You guys,
I
it feels like
appreciate
we're all gotta
Well
go because Paul has to go and Melody's nice and cozy and Mary feels good and Rosario's feeling good and log in, when you find your boyfriend, log into the channel and tell us. Oh,
Yeah.
so when you find your boyfriend, they want you to
They want you to come back and tell us.
and tell. Okay, so anyway, we've been live on YouTube for 2 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah.
And we went live on Instagram with the 3 people watching. Hello, hello. And so,
Hey guys.
hey, we've been doing tarot readings at Coffee Confessionals, and we've been having so much
favorite coffee shop.
fun in Hollywood, California. But we're gonna say goodbye to everybody right now.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
Thank you
joining
for
us. You guys were
watching.
great. Love you had fun with us, and we'll see you next time.